Over the course of the more than 30 years of The Simpsons, there's been numerous classic Ralph Wiggum moments.
Go apple!
Go orange!
Go banana!
Ralph, Jesus did not have wheels.
Why do people run from me?
But there's really only two great episodes that heavily feature this iconic secondary character. There's the 4th season's Valentine's Day episode, I Love Lisa.
The doctor said I wouldn't have so many nosebleeds if I kept my finger out of there.
And the 9th season's episode, This Little Wiggy.
Your toys are fun to touch. Mine are all sticky.
Both episodes are crucial in establishing the distinct characteristics of Ralph and his place in the Simpsons universe. While I Love Lisa is arguably the better episode, given the characterization of Ralph, the emotional story, and the poignant ending,
Lisa!
This Little Wiggy is a great episode in its own right, serving as a fun what-if scenario in relation to the improbable friendship between Bart and Ralph, in addition to the classic moments and jokes.
Right, a leprechaun.
He told me to burn things.
There's also one more thing about the episode that's noteworthy. Throughout the run of the series, The Simpsons has introduced numerous secondary characters. Some of these personalities stick around, and even get the odd episode that revolves around them.
I want to take the test again.
Why?
So I can staple my license to Homer Simpson's big bald head.
Others just make cameos here and there, spending just enough time in the Simpsons universe before wearing out their welcome.
Leopold? All right, you little punks.
While some characters well and truly stay around too long. Arguably, some of these lesser-known secondary characters deserve more attention, yet are never thoroughly explored after their all-too-brief appearance. As of February 2021, Wiggle Puppy's only appearance in the Simpsons television series is in This Little Wiggy, and even then we only see Ralph playing as the character when he starts running around in circles. Additionally, later in the episode, a drawing Ralph has done of Wiggle Puppy can be seen in his room. Wiggle Puppy was next referenced in the Ralph Wiggum book, released in October 2005, which was part of an ongoing series of books entitled The Simpsons Library of Wisdom, that details how certain characters in the Simpsons universe see the world. In Ralph's edition of the series, Wiggle Puppy is described as helping citizens in need, only to end up hurting them in the process. Although Wiggle Puppy has, so far, only appeared in a single Simpsons television episode, he has made a number of appearances in spin-offs of the Simpsons comic book series. Of these, he first appeared in July 2008 in The Simpsons Summer Shindig No. 2 in the story Chili Chili Bang Bang. Although non-canon, the story of Chili Chili Bang Bang serves as an unofficial sequel to the Simpsons television 1997 episode The Mysterious Voyage of Homer from Season 8. In the television episode, Homer eats several hot chili peppers and hallucinates, causing him to go on a surreal voyage, during which he meets his spirit guide, the Space Coyote, and questions his relationship with Marge.
My soulmate is Marge!
Is it?
In Chili Chili Bang Bang, Chief Wiggum goes home after the Springfield chili cook-off and accidentally eats one of the insanity peppers, causing him to hallucinate, during which he meets his own spirit guide, Wiggle Puppy. Contrary to the depiction in This Little Wiggy, Wiggle Puppy looks different to Ralph's drawing of him, with the dog looking more like Ralph himself. Additionally, despite Chief Wiggum and Ralph's description of Wiggle Puppy flying with his tail,
Yeah, he's just playing Wiggle Puppy. That's a dog he made up who flies by wagging his tail.
this version of the dog shows him using his ears to fly. During Chief Wiggum's surreal adventure, Wiggle Puppy encourages Wiggum not to feel inadequate in his role as chief of police, which leads Wiggum to remove his pants and destroy the town's Lard Lad statue. Later, in August 2009, Wiggle Puppy very briefly appeared in issue 49 of the Bart Simpson comic book series, in an homage to the 1957 classic film 12 Angry Men, entitled 12 Angry Kids. In the story, Principal Skinner's war medals have been stolen, and he immediately blames Nelson, who is then tried by a jury made up of his peers, including Ralph. During the jury's deliberation, Ralph gets bored and begins drawing Wiggle Puppy. Later, in February 2012, Wiggle Puppy appeared on the cover of the Ralph Wiggum Comics issue number 1, which was the first issue of the Simpsons Comics One-Shot Wonders, a line of one-off comics featuring random Simpsons characters, with every story focusing on that character. Unfortunately, despite appearing on the cover, Wiggle Puppy didn't actually appear in any of the stories in the comic, marking his last appearance in the Simpsons universe, at least for now. Ultimately, as of February 2021, Chili Chili Bang Bang is the closest we've gotten to having Wiggle Puppy appear in the Simpsons universe at length, while alluding to the types of wild adventures he goes on, as referenced in this little wiggy.
I tell you, that dog has had some amazing adventures.
Admittedly, Chief Wiggum's story with the Wiggle Puppy is nowhere near as strong as Homer's with his spirit animal, and it's understandable why Wiggum's story was relegated to a comic book, rather than serve as a segment, let alone an entire episode of the television series. Still, it's fun to see Wiggle Puppy brought to life, and it would be even better to someday see him make an appearance in the TV show, detailing one of his misadventures with Ralph. After all, you can never have too much Ralph, and, by extension, his imaginary friends. Or maybe not.
Now you know what you have to do. Burn the house down. Burn them all!